Greetings. This is Reverend Jessica coming to you once again on Wednesday, July the 22nd, 2026, with this week's edition of Reflecting with Reverend Jessica. We're continuing on our sermon series, Rooted in Christ, Love Boldly. This past Sunday, we really talked about what it means to show up with love, with the love of Christ in the world and within the beloved community. So we dealt with the topic, it's a love thing. And we talked a little bit about how our relationship with one another and our relationship with God is like a rhythm. It's a rhythm of love, and it's one that flows and moves through us. It's a one that interacts with other people. And as we are filled with love, it overflows, and we just can't help share it with others. Just the way a good song, a good rhythm kind of grabs a hold of us, and we want to share it with everyone. So we dealt with the text from Ephesians 5, chapter 6 through 21. But those last few verses really challenged us to think about what does it look like in beloved community when we sing to one another hymns, songs, spiritual songs, when we are kind, when we have let go of all the bitterness and anger. How does it really flow? How does it really look? And so we dealt with a few call to actions that I wanted to just share today. The first call to action is this: let your life carry a song. Well, what does that mean? Well, when we go out into the world, when we are interacting with others around us, our words, our actions, our attitudes, our belief systems should be like a melody, should be like a melody of love, of grace, of hope, of peace, one that is inviting, one that brings healing, one that can bring hope to others. And that's not just on Sunday mornings when we are lifting up our praise to God, but it's all throughout the week. Do we have a song in our heart, a song of praise? Do we have words that are like a melody to others that may be going through a dark season, and hearing our words can kind of bring them light and bring them hope? So let your life carry a song this week. Secondly, practice gratitude in the ordinary. We don't have to wait for something extraordinary and extravagant for us to be happy and joy-filled. We can have gratitude even as we are going through, even as we are still figuring things out, even as we have to show up to do the hard things. We have gratitude. And what that gratitude does, it causes us to have more compassion for ourselves and for one another. We can share grace because we know we've received such grace. We can be more gracious to others. And then lastly, that third call to action is this: choose humble love over having your own way. Because guess what? It's not about whether we get our way or not. It's about whether we have shown the love of Christ to one another. And sometimes that means choosing humility. Do we really have to argue and debate over who was right and who was wrong? Can we just choose to decide, I win when I share Christ's love? I win when I am gracious, even in the midst of a stressful situation. I win when I choose to let go of anything that could prevent me from being the light of Christ in the world. So these are our call to actions for this week. I encourage us to carry a song wherever we go, to choose gratitude even in the ordinary, and to always choose humble love over getting our own way. May the rest of your week be the absolute best of your week, and may you know that God's grace, love, and peace go with you everywhere you go. Thanks be to God. Be blessed.